Hello everyone, today in this video we'll be going through the literature search to identify the highest level of evidence using the PICO framework. So let's begin with the explanation of the PICO framework. The PICO format is a framework commonly used in evidence-based practice to formulate clinical or research questions. The PICO format helps to structure a question in a way that facilitates effective literature search and critical appraisal of the evidence. Basically, the PICO stands for P, which means patient, population, or problem, which refers to the specific group of individuals or the population under the study. I, intervention, refers to the treatment, exposure, or action being considered for the patient or population, while C, comparison, refer to the this specify what the intervention is being compared against, which basically means like the comparison group or an alternative intervention that is being compared to the intervention of interest. And finally, O, outcome, refers to the outcome or result that is being measured or assessed. And from the given 6 statements for this assessment, I have chosen the statement mobile phones increase the risk of developing a brain tumor. And this statement can be structured using the PICO format as below. P, population or problem, refers to people who use mobile phones. I, refers to regular use of mobile phones, while C, refers to individuals who do not use mobile phones regularly, and O, outcome, refers to the brain tumor. And before conducting any literature research, we have to get our keywords ready, because keywords are essential tools for effective literature research, enabling researchers to conduct true and focused research, also retrieve relevant articles and communicate the scope of their research effectively. So for this statement, the keywords I have chosen are mobile phones, and the alternative word for mobile phone are cell phone, phone, telephone, and smartphone. Another keyword is brain tumor, and the alternative words are brain cancer, intracranial tumor, and brain neoplasm. Moving on, the databases I am going to use for this presentation is SNUG and Scopus. Now let's begin with the SNUG. So this is how the page look for the SNUG. You can access the SNUG by going into your by logging into your Moodle and going into your library, then clicking the databases and then going into the SNUG. So here as you can see, I have typed my first keywords, which is the mobile phone and its alternative word, and I have used the word or instead of an, because we need the because the writers, they don't use just one particular word, right? Because some people call it mobile phone, some call it cell phone, some call it phone. So we want all the articles that is related to the phone. And I have used the double quotation for mobile phone because we need the documents that has the word mobile phone as it is, not just the mobile or not just the phone, but the mobile phone together as it is. So we have to use a double quotation. Now continuing our research, I have typed my second keywords as you can see on the screen. I have used the same double quotation. I have used the word or instead of an, but here if you can see in the brain tumor, at the end of the tumor, I have used the asterisk because the word tumor, it is spelled differently as per the countries. Like it is spelled as TUMOR, which is the preferred spelling in American English, and the word TUMOUR is like the standard spelling for outside North America. And likewise, I said we don't want to miss out on any articles just because of its spelling. So if we use the asterisk, we will get the results of all the documents related to the tumor instead of its spelling. And here I got quite a lot of results, but we can filter it out later. So moving on to the next one. So moving on here, we can combine I can combine my search 1 and search 2. So in search 1 I have searched for the mobile phone, and in the second one I have searched for the brain tumor. So we can combine these two together, and here I got the results of 2045 documents, which is quite a lot. So let's filter the document so we can get the highest level of evidence. And here I have filtered the results. I have reduced the year from 2014 to 2024, which is like between the 10 years, and I have limit my result to the academic journal, and you can see the result would be 436 documents, which is okay. And here, as you can see, I already got the document which I need: the mobile phone use and risk for intracranial tumors and cerebral gland tumors, a meta-analysis. A meta-analysis is considered the highest level of evidence, and we were looking for the highest level of evidence in this research, so I'm quite happy with my result. Now moving on to the next database, we have to repeat the whole same process again. Just type your first keyword and look for the result, the second keyword and the results. Just combine your first and second keywords searches, and here I'm down with 695 documents, so let's filter the results. Here I have reduced the year up to the 10 year, and I'm down with 342 documents. I looked through the results, but I didn't find any documents that I wanted in this database. So I am going with this document, as you can see on the screen, the meta-analysis one, which I got in the Chanel, and here's the abstract of that document. Now let's come down to the finding of the database that I have chosen above. The meta-analysis examined the relationship between long-term mobile phone use and the risk of intracranial tumors. It found a significant increase in risk for individuals using phones for over 10 years, particularly for tumor on the same side of the head as the phone used. However, the authors stressed the need for further research to confirm these findings, highlighting the ongoing debate about mobile phone health effects. Now finally coming to the reflection, I'm using the Gibbs reflective cycle. So let's begin. I was tasked with finding evidence related to the risk of brain tumor with excessive use of mobile phones. The specific focus was on findings relevant studies using various keywords related to the mentioned topics such as brain tumor, mobile phones, analyzing their methodologies, results, and the conclusion to determine the strength of the evidence. Initially, I felt very motivated and intrigued by the task. When I encountered several studies, I felt anxious. Finding reliable evidence to inform discussion about the health risk associated with mobile phone is crucial. However, I also felt a sense of responsibility to ensure that the information I provided was accurate and balanced. My search process involved accessing reputable scientific databases like Scopus, Chanel. I critically evaluated the study methodologies of selected studies, considering factors such as sample sizes and study design. I encounter challenges in navigating through the vast amount of information available on the topic, but it is crucial to ensure that the evidence is up-to-date, peer-reviewed, and aligned with the specific focus of the task requires careful consideration and discernment. So finally, I successfully located and synthesized the findings which indicated significant association between mobile phone use and the risk of developing site-specific type of tumors. The conclusion provided a valuable insight into the ongoing discussion about the safety of mobile phone use. And going forward, I recognize the importance of staying updated on new research development in this field and continuing to critically evaluate evidence to inform discussion about mobile phone safety. I will strive to enhance my search skill and efficiency to streamline the process of finding relevant evidence in the future. And here are just my references. Thank you so much, guys.